Good morning, everyone. Jennifer Arneal here. A little outside my comfort zone. As you can see, we are in my bathroom, and this is a first for me. I was inspired by a very awesome consultant, Lauren Fast, who did a makeup tutorial on the power of makeup for us last week. And it inspired me to do a little something for my clients to show you what we can do. Maybe not as glamorous as Lauren can do a face, but for an everyday gal that's just wondering what makeup can do for her. So I am going to do my face for you. So you have me naked here. And we're just going to go through some of it so you can see the difference, the before and the after, the difference that makeup can make for some people. So I have already primed my face with our Nutri-Rich Beauty Balm, and just to show you, it's a little creamy balm. A little bit goes a long way, and you just pat it on. Okay, it absorbs. It's wonderful for your face, and it works as a great primer for your makeup. So the first thing I'm going to do is use our Smooth Perfection foundation, and this little guy here, I just picked up a beauty blender at a spa, and I've seen a lot of consultants using it, so I wanted to give it a try. So I'm really new with it, but this is where I go with it. So this is our Smooth Perfection. I use N3, and I just put some on the back of my hand there, and then you can use your makeup sponge if you have makeup brushes. We do have a foundation brush in our makeup brush that I usually use, but I'm playing with this guy just to get an idea here. So the tip of this sponge is great for doing in the nose and stuff like this. This is really weird, doing your makeup in front of a camera instead of the mirror that's like right behind you. So if you find me looking away from you, that is why. But I'm just going over my whole face with the sponge in my foundation here. And I do find with a sponge it absorbs more, so there's more waste, but you do get a nice smooth finish when you use a brush or a sponge. So blend that in. Nobody wants any foundation lines. And because I'm a real girl, you can see I do still break out. So I am going to use some of our Creamy Coverage Concealer to dab on those little pesky guys there. I gotta use the real mirror for this. And any sort of spots you have, you can use a primer to get in the little red areas. A green primer is great if you have red patches, but a concealer can do a lot of work. So we just want to kind of camouflage him. And then if you have any skin discolorations, maybe a little pat under the eyes here. If you tend to get dark circles, you can use a light concealer to highlight that area for you. And then I want to set that, blend that in a little bit more. I want to set my foundation, certainly the concealer. So I'm going to use my big powder brush, and this is the old packaging, but this is our translucent powder. So you get oil absorbing action, you get a matte finish without adding color. So you can use wet dry if you want a little extra color, but this is just a translucent No color, no shimmer, just mattify your makeup, especially if you're prone to oil. I actually want to just use my little, this is actually a foundation, a concealer brush. So I'm just going to touch up that little guy a little bit more there to hide him. Give him a dust there. There we go. So much more flawless. Okay. Now, something I don't often do, but if I'm looking for more of a finished makeup look, this is our old bronzer. We have a new bronzer, but you can use a bronzer for highlighting, contouring. So my face tends to get a little bit round sometimes, and you can use the bronzer or a darker shade of your powdered foundation to sort of go around the frame of your face and give it a little contouring, okay? Not something I do on a regular basis, but then I don't go out fully finished either. I'm more of a casual makeup, not casual makeup, but more of a natural look. I've often had people tell me that I look like I'm not wearing any makeup, and I have a full face on, but that's just because I set it for a natural look. So it's not like I'm not all glamorous walking out the door taking the kids to school, but that is everybody's own comfort level. So I've done a little bit of contouring there. Then I'm going to use the Pure Touch blush. This is Rose Bloom, and put a little bit on the cheeks here. So this is a lovely blush. Give a little flush of color without, you know, that big red strip of color that, you know, back to the 80s kind of thing. This really makes like your skin is glowing, as opposed to you've put in 2 big streaks of blush up your cheeks. So a little bit of blush there, so it evens out the contouring I did, and gives your cheeks a little bit of color. I gotta say, the light in this bathroom is really terrible, so my apologies for that. This is my first bathroom video. So, okay, we have done cheeks, we have done face. I want to do my eyes now. So, I seem to be missing my shadow control cream because that's usually my first step. But I did prime my eyelids with some foundation, so I'm good to go there. I am going to use a smoky eye palette. It has some of our common colors that were all put together for us, but I'm going to use the highlighter shade. So a nice light shade, so you can see I'm using the lightest one here all over. And then I'm going to use this one here. I think that's close to our cocoa or latte on their regular colors, but sort of go over the lid in a base color here. You're going to be able to blend all this together too. And then I use, what's this guy called? I love our brushes. This is the contour brush. So this is a smaller version of what I just used. You can see the size difference there. So the one you want to do in the crease. So I think I'm going to go for the little purpley one today. It's kind of like our mulberry. So I'm going in the crease here, in the corners of my eyes. Right, and just work that in. Get a little bit of color in there. Now, I'm not a big eyeliner girl. I think eyeliner's like, for me. But what I like to do is this. I have our cute little angled brush here. Okay, so you can see it's thin and it's angled. And what I do is I just give it a little dab of water. You don't want it soaking wet, but just a little damp. And I touch it into the shadow there. And I line my eyes with powder. And it gives you a much softer look than a really harsh eyeliner look, okay? Now, this is great if you are an eyeliner wearer. If you're getting pictures taken or something, you really want your eyes to pop, or if you're just that gal that likes a little more pop on a daily basis, what you're going to do is use your eyeliner, but soften it with a little bit of shadow on your brush. So we got that going for us here. I'm gonna blend a little bit in my big mirror. Where is my blending brush? I like to keep these little wedgie sponges just for blending. You can get them at the drugstore or from your consultant, whatever you like. But there, just a little soft look, a little more made up. Again, the light in here is terrible, but not too bad for a bathroom video. And then, of course, we want eyeliner or mascara. So I'm using our Lash Impact. I like the waterproof because I tend to tear up in the day. Now, all the mascaras have a different wand, and you find the one you like and the formula you like, and you go with that. We do have ones that give you much more oomph, but like I said, I am more of a casual girl. So the Lash Impact, I can wear subtle or I can pop it up. Okay, but a little trick is you want to start at the base of your lashes and zigzag up. Okay, you really should do the top side and then zigzag up. So that's going to catch any shadow you're missing, you've let fall onto your lashes. So it's going to wipe it away. Got some mascara on my face here. So again, do the down sweep and then zigzag up from the base to the tip of the lash. Depending on how much of a coat you want there, you can go back and add more or separate your lashes if that's what you like there. And then sometimes I do my bottom, sometimes I just don't, but this definitely gives you more of an eye pop when you do your bottom lashes. And now you can actually see my eyes there. So there we go. Not too bad there. Now for the lips. So my eyes are good. I'm good. I have a comfortable amount of makeup on for me. And I want to finish with my lips. So another little trick for lips is you want to use a lip liner, first of all. So if you have a lipstick that bleeds, or if you have lip lines, it's not going to bleed into your lip lines. The waterproof lip perfecting pencil, I have Rose here. Okay, you want to line your lips, but it's also a good idea to fill in your lips, because that is going to hold your lipstick longer. You're going to get a longer wear out of your lipstick, and when your lipstick starts to wear off, you're not going to have like that lip liner outline and then no lipstick in the middle. So I'll just tell you that I do have lip balm on. I prepped my lips this morning with some lip balm, so they are nice and soft and ready to go. And if you like, you can use a little bit darker on the outside and fill in with a natural. If you're not looking to change the color of your lipstick. So kind of down the line there. And then fill it in a little bit there. So we have that, and then where did I put my lipstick? There it is. So I have today with me These are our new retro, I know everything's backwards. These are our retro 35th anniversary colors brought back. So this one is Raspberry Ice. And there we go. So like I said, the light in here is not great. Pardon me for that. So there's a little bit more of what my makeup looks like under the light. You can see some eye color going on there. Got my lipstick on, my cheeks. You know, in real life, in the mirror, my cheeks look like they have lots of color, but the nice thing about makeup is you can always add to or take away. It's just makeup, so if you feel like you need a little extra color, you can give it a little top up. A little bit there, okay. You can see my contouring in a little bit, gives me a little bit of shape to the face. But that's me. That is my quick makeover for just, you know, an everyday or a work look. A little bit more than I go out with on a regular day. But I hope that helps everybody, and it helps you feel like you can do this at home too. So have a great day, and be you, be beautiful.